Now, with 5 housing programs, St. Elizabeth's can house, on average, 55 women and children at any given time on campus. St. Elizabeth's has helped thousands of women over the years get back on their feet, and just in the last fiscal year, housed over 150 women and children. Tonight, we have Raija Oliver with us to share a story about the housing programs.
Okay. Hi. Okay. So I have a story that I want to tell you guys. And let me adjust this just a little bit. Okay. There was a girl at 13 years old where most girls were worried about friends' clothes or what was. Let me start over. I'm a little nervous, but I got this. Thank you. Thank you. We got this. We got this. Okay. There was a little girl at 13 years old, while most girls were worried about friends' clothes or what was happening on social media, she was learning how to change a feeding tube. At a year and a half old, her mother had left and was in and out of jail due to choices she made. Her father, she never knew him, and he never knew she existed. She had a stepfather, but sometimes present and connected are two different things. She was homeschooled. Her great aunt was her guardian and her teacher, but her real education started long before any textbook. Her great grandmother had been bedridden for quite some time, and that 13-year-old girl became one of her caregivers. She learned how to empty a catheter, how to change pads and chucks, how to gently roll a fragile 91-year-old woman to prevent sores, how to clean, sanitize, and comfort someone at the end of their life. She did this quietly, without applause, without recognition. So she learned early how to take care of others. 2 days after her birthday in October of 2009, the great-grandmother she cared for passed away, and she was there. She witnessed the final breath. She felt the stillness in the room. She understood loss at 13 in ways many adults never do. Something shifted in her after that. In September of 2010, her family discovered she was 6 months pregnant. No one knew, 6 months. In December of 2010, at just 13 years old, she gave birth to a little boy named Nolan. She made a decision that would break most people. She placed him for adoption, not because she didn't love him, but because she loved him enough to do and to want more for him. She had grown up without a stable mother, without a present father, and she promised herself that if she ever had children, they would have both. She believed caring for her great-grandmother meant she understood responsibility, but raising a baby was way different. That decision did not come from weakness. It came from maturity, far beyond her years. 2 years later, she gave birth to another son. His name was Josiah. Now, at 15 years old, with 2 children, one placed for adoption, one in her arms, people had opinions. Labels came quickly. Judgment came faster. But what people didn't see was this. She wasn't careless. She was trying to hold on to something that felt like purpose. That's when she found St. Elizabeth Catholic Charities, the maternity home. They didn't shame her. They didn't glorify her situation. They did something far more powerful. They structured her. They gave her responsibility, accountability, expectations. They gave her a room, a bed, and a full nursery for her son. But more than furniture, they gave her foundation. During the week, she had chores, schedules, rules. She was still in school, and she went every day. The maternity home did not lower the bar for her. They raised it. Each week, the girls earned points for meeting program requirements. Those points allowed them to shop in the point room for diapers, wipes, clothing, and baby essentials. Brand new items, not hand-me-downs. During her time at St. Mary's, Elizabeth, many of the things she needed came from the points room. That wasn't charity, that was investment. Because maternity homes are not places where girls go to be rescued, they are places where girls go to be rebuilt. Where discipline replaces instability, where guidance replaces chaos, where accountability replaces shame. That home did not just provide shelter, it provided dignity. It gave a 15-year-old mother the chance to grow without being discarded. Without that maternity home, statistics may have decided her future. Instead, structure did, opportunity did, support did. That girl finished school. That girl grew. That girl learned how to stand on her own. That girl is not a statistic. That girl is not someone to feel sorry for. That girl is proof that when you invest in the right places, lives change. And that girl I've been talking about tonight is me. At 29, thank you. At 29, with my 13-year-old son, Josiah and Cameron, and I are expecting our daughter in May, Mother's Day, I'm so thankful for St. Elizabeth being what I needed at the time. If a structured home could redirect my life at 15, imagine what continued support could do for the next girl who walks through those doors. I want to thank everybody for giving me the opportunity to share my story, and thank you guys so much for listening.
You are spectacular, Raija.